Hey, welcome back. We all have those people in our lives we look up to, right? The ones who just seem so solid, so strong and confident. We admire them, and maybe we even wonder what it'd be like to have that kind of self-assurance. Well, today, we're going to stop just admiring and start building. We're turning that feeling into a real, actionable blueprint. Seriously, take a second. Picture someone you know who just screams strength. Got 'em? What is it about them? Is it just the way they walk into a room? The way they talk? The choices they make? It's funny, we can spot strength from a mile away, even if we can't always explain exactly what it is. And that's the thing, right? That's where so many of us get stuck. It's not that we don't want to be stronger. The desire is there. But wanting something without a roadmap, well, you just end up walking in circles. The problem isn't a lack of motivation. It's the lack of a clear guide. And guess what? That's exactly what we're handing you today. Okay, so let's dive right in. We're about to break down the 10 core habits that are the absolute foundation of real strength. And look, this isn't some abstract theory. This is a practical, step-by-step guide to building that inner core, one piece at a time. So where do we start? First things first, we gotta build the foundation. This first batch of habits is all about forging that inner core through simple, conscious, daily discipline. This is ground zero. This is where real strength actually starts. So here's a huge one. Think about your to-do list. What's the natural instinct for most people? Knock out the easy stuff first, right? Get a few quick wins. Well, mentally strong people do the exact opposite. They flip the script. They go after the biggest, ugliest task first, when their energy and focus are at their peak. And this isn't just about eating the frog. It's a power move. It builds incredible momentum and proves to yourself that you can handle the hard stuff. Because let's be real, growth doesn't happen when you're comfortable. It's always forged in that effort. All right, next up, integrity. And this one is so important. Every single time you break a promise, especially a promise you made to yourself, you're actually chipping away at your own self-respect. It doesn't matter if nobody else knows. When you keep your word, you're reinforcing who you are. You're basically telling yourself, yep, I'm the kind of person who follows through. I do what I say I'm going to do. That's powerful stuff. And this quote just nails it, doesn't it? Honesty in solitude builds true self-respect. It's not about what you do when the spotlight is on you. True character is about holding yourself to a high standard when no one is watching. That, right there, is the bedrock of real, unshakable self-respect. You see how this is all connected? Building that inner core leads us right into the next crucial area, your morning. Because a strong day is built on a strong morning. That first hour after you wake up, man, that sets the tone, the entire trajectory for the rest of your day. Just think about the alarm clock for a second. Hitting snooze, it feels so small, so harmless. But it's actually a massive choice. It's literally the first battle of your day. And when you hit snooze, you're letting your fleeting mood win. You're starting the day with a tiny defeat. But waking up on time, that's your first victory. It's a powerful declaration that says, I am in control here, not my feelings. So, the morning blueprint. It's actually pretty simple. But don't let that fool you, it's incredibly powerful. First, conquer that alarm. That's non-negotiable. Second, get your body moving. I'm not talking about a killer 2-hour workout. Just move. Wake up your system. Movement creates mental clarity. But the third one, this might be the toughest for us in this day and age, stay off your phone. The second you open up emails or social media, you're letting everyone else's chaos and demands flood your brain. Protect that first 15 minutes. Start with your own thoughts. Set your own agenda for the day. Okay, so you're working on your inner world. You're owning your morning. Fantastic. Now let's talk about the outside world. Your environment, your physical space and your mental space is constantly shaping you whether you realize it or not. So it's time to take the wheel. Now this next one might sound kind of small, but trust me, its impact is huge. A cluttered, messy space quietly, subtly lowers your standards for everything else in your life. Making your bed, keeping your workspace clear, these aren't just chores. They are tiny acts of discipline that send a powerful message to your brain. Order and excellence are my default settings. You just can't expect to cultivate a clear, focused mind in a chaotic environment. It doesn't work that way. And this idea of a clean environment goes way beyond just your desk or your room. It's about guarding your mind. Think about it like this. Who are you listening to every day? What shows are you watching? What are you reading? You are constantly being shaped by the people and the information you let into your head. Strong people get this. They are ruthless curators of their mental diet. They intentionally seek out people and ideas that challenge them and lift them higher. So, let's recap. You've built discipline. You've mastered the morning. You've taken control of your environment. Awesome. So what's next? This final set of habits is all about creating a system, a feedback loop for constant, never-ending growth. This is how you make sure your strength doesn't just plateau. It keeps evolving. This is where the magic happens and it all comes together. These last 3 habits are basically your toolkit for action and improvement. First, mastering your voice. This means speaking with purpose, with clarity. Your ideas are only as good as your ability to actually communicate them. Second, honest-to-God self-reflection. Taking a few minutes at the end of the day to look in the mirror, metaphorically, and analyze your actions without making excuses. And third, a deep commitment to always be building. This is about being a lifelong learner, always adding new skills to your arsenal. And when you put those last few together, what do you get? You get the ultimate engine for success. It becomes this incredible, self-powering loop. You act, then you reflect. Okay, what went well, what totally bombed? You take those lessons and you improve your approach. And then you act again, but this time you're a little bit stronger, a little bit smarter. See, it's not a one-and-done fix. It's a formula for getting better forever. Okay, I know what you're thinking. 10 habits. That sounds like a lot. And it can be overwhelming. So where on earth do you start? The key is to start small. Don't try to do all 10 at once. Just focus on this core combo of 3. Number 1, choose the hard task first. Number 2, keep your word especially to yourself. And number 3, practice that daily self-reflection. Seriously, just master these 3. If you can do that, you'll build so much momentum that the rest will follow. This is your starting line. So, if you take away just one thing from all this, let it be this. There is no magic button for strength. You don't just wake up one day and have it. It's not a destination you finally reach. It's a process. It is forged in the thousands of tiny, conscious decisions you make every single day. So, the only real question left is, what's the one small decision you're going to make today to start building?